I want to do this video holding the mic. I see people doing this and I just want to do it. I don't know why. Hi, thanks for being here. So I want to tell you what to say so that no woman shall be able to resist this. But, say it with me, but at the end of the video, I want to tell you that without this key core ingredient, nothing else makes sense. So, I'm going to talk about an art form that is being lost among men. In fact, when I hear some men say, I don't like to do that, it's not really my thing, I'm like, I'm sorry, do you have a vagina or a pizza? A penis. Sorry, guys, I'm on one today. Guys, women, we love when a man knows how to talk to us and say these certain things. And when you do know how to do this, what is the one thing that it does work? Can you guess? What does it do for us when you know how to say these things? Well, I'm going to tell you if you haven't guessed the word. It builds anticipation. There's nothing more exciting. Think about it. Let's say you're an avid camper or a hiker or a cyclist or I don't know, you have your thing. Everyone's playing paddle now. Gay, yeah? But a lot of guys are playing paddle. So you have that thing that you're looking forward to. Think about when you're planning with your buddies, you're planning with your friends, how excited you get just planning it. I was in Bali for January and February, and one of my dear friends was going to the Mentawais to go spearfishing, surfing, like super guys trip. And they were going to be cooking for themselves and hunting for themselves. And hearing him talk about the trip was so exciting. And to see him with his buddies, like planning out their gear, it was so exciting. Well, guess what? You as a man, when you know how to talk to us in a dirty way to get us excited about sex, it's on that kind of level. When you're messaging us throughout the day and you're saying like, I can't wait to, in the middle of dinner tonight, slide my hand up your skirt and just grab onto your thighs, and who knows where my fingers will lead me from there. When you say crazy shit like that to us, it drives us wild. It makes us excited. In fact, it makes the sex even better because we're already having it. We're already picturing it in our minds, and we're already having that experience with you before we even get to the bedroom. So when you know how to say these kind of things to us women, it drives us absolutely wild. Because why? It's building that anticipation, just like preparing for a big trip that you're going to go on with your buddies. When you are able to facilitate anticipation for a woman, this changes how she perceives you. This changes how she experiences you. This takes the sex to a whole different level, all because you, my man, have mastered on how to build that anticipation. And I always provide you with resources. I've got my 20 best sexual questions to ask a woman that's completely free. You can get a download of that. And if you're like that guy who wants to take it to another level with dirty talk, then I have that dirty talk playbook that you can download, and I just go for it and say all the naughtiest things that us women like to hear, whether they admit to it or not. And I lay it out and I script it for you so that you can load it in here or keep it in your phone and be like, actually, I think I'm going to send this text. Thank you, Arica. My wife is going to be very excited about coming home tonight. But when you know how to do this, no woman will be able to resist you. Why? Because most guys, I'll just be super honest, they don't know how to talk like that. And if they do have these guides and they don't have the balls to follow through on that, then it just goes to waste. But here's the caveat. Also, make sure that you have subscribed and liked this video, because if you like content like this, then guess what? You're going to keep getting more of it when you subscribe. So make sure you do that. Here's the caveat, and I need to be super transparent with you because I always want to set you guys up for success. I never want you to fail with this. I don't want to give you these tools and tell you to build anticipation, but I will promise you, if you don't nail this one thing, then all this doesn't really work. So just in the comment section, I want you to write, nail this one thing. That's a great comment. Make sure you do it right now, please. Nail this one thing. But here's the thing. Always, 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 it is the tone in which you say it. So when you're asking the 20 best sexual questions, if you get that free guide, or if you take it a step further and you start giving her this dirty talk, when you're building her anticipation with these questions, with these things that you're going to say to her, always, my darling, it's how you deliver it. And this is what I mean. You don't want to be like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands in between your legs. It can't sound too like chipper and too excited. It has to be communicated in a very sultry voice. It almost has to come across as a threat. Like, like think of yourself as James Bond and he's like about to threaten someone. He's not going to say it in an anxious, high-pitched, fast tone. So I want you to channel your inner James Bond. And when you say these things to her, say it in that James Bond voice where it's slow, it's calm, it's calculated, you're maintaining eye contact, and you say it as if it is a threat. When you deliver it this way, this will take the anticipation. A woman will never forget you when you say these things, but she'll also never forget the way you said those things. So challenge that inner James Bond inside of you. Let that man free. Now here is a whole playlist of videos to support you. You James Bond mother effer. I love you, and come back because I have another video just for you.